If you're getting ready for a trip to Las Vegas, we are bringing you 5 shows that are absolutely free to see on the Las Vegas Strip.
Hi, I'm Nikki.
And I'm Matt.
And welcome to our unsettled journey.
So thank you all so very much for watching this video, and in today's video we're coming to you from Las Vegas, and we really just wanted to show you all that not every show is outrageously expensive here in Las Vegas, and that there's actually some free shows to enjoy during your stay here in Las Vegas. Now, not only do we have 5, but we also have 1 bonus free show for you to see if you stick around to the end of this video. So now, starting off on our very first free show here in Las Vegas, it's probably not that hard to guess, but nonetheless, it is the Bellagio Fountain. Now, of course, this has become a staple here in Las Vegas, but we just wanted to share this with you because it is free, and they have a variety of different shows throughout the evenings and throughout the whole day, really, for you to enjoy. And it really is such a spectacular show, and each one is unique in its own way. So for those of you who don't know, the Bellagio Fountains have coordinated music according to their fountain shows, varying from current music to classic music. And it's really become a staple here in Las Vegas. The shows run 3 p.m. to 8 p.m. every 30 minutes, and then from 8 p.m. till midnight they run every 15 minutes, which makes it very easy and convenient if you're ever out there on the Strip just to walk up and watch a show or two.
If you're a fan of the Bellagio Fountains and have seen them before, one way to step that up is to actually stay at the Bellagio and get one of their fountain view rooms. That way you can watch the fountains whenever you'd like from the comfort of your own room. When you stay at the Bellagio Fountain Room, they actually give you a channel that plays the live feed from the music so that you know what song is being played down there for the rest of the guests out there watching it on the Strip. If you can't stay at the Bellagio, or maybe it's out of your price range, try right next door at the Cosmopolitan. This is the one hotel on the Strip with many, many balconies, and they also have a fabulous view of the Bellagio Fountains where you can actually step out onto your private balcony, watch the fountain shows, and enjoy the rest of the scenery, not only of the fountains, but the rest of beautiful Las Vegas, especially with the neon lights at nighttime.
Now, if you want to go ahead and see what that room is like, we actually were there and filmed a video about it, so you can go ahead and click right up there and learn more about that video and what the view is like in its own.
The Bellagio Fountains are definitely worth a visit, and it's just as impressive in the daytime as it is in the nighttime, so we recommend going to see both day and nighttime shows just to get the feel of the fountains during each time of day. Another really well-known but free show that you can see is actually in the downtown Las Vegas area. This is the Viva Vision Fremont Street Experience show. This show runs from about 6 p.m. till 2 a.m. on the hour every hour. The nice part about this area is there's so much to do around Fremont Street, casinos to walk in and out of, bars to grab drinks, and lots of entertainment usually happening almost every single night of the week. So you can definitely catch a couple of shows, and in between those shows just bounce around Fremont Street and just take in all of the sights. It can be a strange part of town with various street performers and artists out on the street doing sometimes pretty wild things, but that can almost be a show of its own, just people watching down on Fremont Street. It's a really high energy place, and again, no matter what day of the week it is, there's always something going on. They have multiple stages with live entertainment. They also have 2 zip lines that you can take part of. Their Slotzilla area, one of which goes pretty much the whole length of Fremont Street. It's about 1,700 feet. So you can visit the website to find out more about tickets and how to get your reservation for the zip line. But we see people doing it and they're having a blast, screaming. Now, the Viva Vision show is overhead and can pretty much be seen anywhere underneath the LED dome on Fremont Street. It's very famous, and it features a different artist every hour. So each hour is dedicated to a different artist. They actually have their schedule up on their website. If you want to see a particular performance, or if you have a favorite artist that they're going to be featuring, you can find that information on their website. But they really do a good job incorporating kind of the mega mix of that artist's famous hits and music, and they combine that with imagery, and it's really a cool experience to go down there and see and enjoy all of the Fremont Street experience.
So another great free attraction in Las Vegas is the volcano show at the Mirage. And now this show, just like all the other shows, is also located outside, but this one you can view only at night or in the evenings. It runs from 8 p.m. to 11 p.m. every hour, and it's a really cool show, very very contrasting to the water show at the Bellagio, but this one has fire. And this fire goes off in the volcano that they have located outside of the Mirage, along with the different little spouts they have at the bottom. Nonetheless, it is a very cool show to see. What makes it really cool is you get really pretty close to the show. You can actually feel it. The heat is pretty intense, so is the show. So it's definitely worth seeing. Take your family along, go after a nice meal, and it really makes for a great evening show. And the best part about it is that it is free. So they also play music according to the show as well, which helps enhance the overall experience. Now, one thing to note about this show is you want to get there early, because during the evenings a lot of people are out on the strip and they want to line up, and a lot of people know about this show, so you may not be able to get right along the railing in a good view unless you get there early. So that is just our recommendation, is when seeing this show along with a lot of the other popular shows that we mentioned, is to get there early and get your spot.
Located right next door to the Mirage is the Caesar's Palace, and they have a famous shopping area in there called the Forum Shops. This is where you can find our fourth free show that we're going to mention today. This is the Atlantis show. The Atlantis show has been around for a while, and I don't know if they're planning on renovating it, but it recently reopened. It was closed during our last visit. It wasn't running at the time, and we are in the midst of 2020, so they were probably just beginning to have the show back. But the Atlantis show is based on the mythical city of Atlantis that sunk. So with this show, it's located at the far end of the Forum Shops where the Cheesecake Factory is, and they have a big aquarium area if you've ever walked through one end to the other. The Atlantis show runs on the hour every hour, roughly from about 11 a.m. until 11 p.m. And this show has animatronics, fire, water, different features, and kind of tells a story. It utilizes the large space where the Atlantis show takes place. It's kind of a big large dome area, so they have video projectors that are projecting imaging onto the sides of the walls, animatronics and other features, as well as a big large dragon, a fire-breathing dragon. So it is a really cool show, especially for families. And right behind where the show takes place is a really large aquarium, so that's another fun place and area for the kids to run around and feel like you're at an aquarium, essentially for free. But the Atlantis show and the aquarium at the Caesar's Palace Forum Shops is definitely worth a visit for all ages.
So the fifth and final one on our list is our personal favorite out of all these shows, and it is the Lake of Dreams show located at the Wynn. So now this show is conveniently located right outside of one of the bars in the Wynn, and shows run during the evenings every half hour up until about midnight. And what makes this unique is each show is different, and it's really cool to see because they have water, projections, animatronics, various stories using modern technology, so that is really cool to see while you're enjoying a nice beverage.
There are several locations where you can watch the Lake of Dreams show. They have two restaurants that actually have patio seating which overlook the lake, and that would be the SW Steakhouse or the Lakeside Restaurant. You can go ahead and make reservations there. They also have a bar which has indoor and outdoor seating. Now the outdoor seating does have a drink minimum, and of course if you are on the strip having a nice time, drinks can be a little expensive, but this show is free. If you go up the stairs, they have kind of a spiral staircase, which is pretty neat, a spiral escalator staircase, and just outside that door is the North Terrace, and you can go and watch completely free. The terrace is just off the side of where the registration is if you're checking in or out as a guest. The terrace area used to have furniture, it doesn't anymore, so you just kind of stand against the railing and enjoy the show. And if you've had a chance to see the Lake of Dreams show before in the past, I recommend going again, because just this past summer they had a chance to revamp the shows, and they're all brand new shows. So go back if it's been a while, and you might see something new that you haven't seen before.
So there are many shows located throughout Las Vegas, and another honorable mention would be that there is a new show, and we were just sort of walking by it, located at Resorts World. We were lucky enough to be there when Resorts World literally just opened, and it is this huge globe located inside of the hotel itself, and it projects different images and different designs and patterns, along with telling a story that goes with music. So we were just walking through there, couldn't help but notice it. So we think that is also another free show. We didn't really stick around, but nonetheless, it's something to check out during your stay here in Las Vegas. So we appreciate the support, and we really appreciate it even more if you go click that subscribe button, and as well as hit that bell notification just to get notified about the future videos that we upload. Along with that, you can also go on over to our Instagram at Our Unsettled Journey, along with our Patreon page where we post exclusive content where you cannot find anywhere else. So as always, we appreciate you watching, and we'll see you all next week. Bye.